We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
All right, okay. You can
Hey, welcome to Lions Den episode number 41.
Yeah, you don't need me.
go. Oh,
Welcome back to the Lions Den, guys. Thank you so much for rating and reviewing. Please continue to do that if you have not. Leave us a great review, 5-star rating, subscribe, all that. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube page, hit the notification bell
bing!
so you know that we're coming at you with some new shit. And, of course, as always, Patreon, patreon.com/thelionsden for some OG, secretive, members-only content.
Yeah,
You guys want to hear a review?
always.
Love to hear it.
Love the
Makes me
show! Exclamation point is from Way Rao. I don't know why I'm reading the names because the names are never anything. I'm just gonna stop
All right,
reading
well,
the
don't
names
stop having
What
a
kind of an owl?
meltdown. Just what is it?
Yeah.
Way
No.
owl?
because the names
Way-
are always a nickname thing you have to create on Apple, and they're
Right.
never
Yes.
like, and it's always just leads to me
Yes.
being like,
We've
wow.
I like hearing those.
Rip-
I like
Ripples?
hearing your ability to
Okay.
pronounce.
All right,
Right.
well,
What
this
is it?
Way Rao. Where?
How would-
Right, wow.
Oh boy,
It's
Guys,
Way.
we're bordering on
Come from the
racist.
dentist.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
wow. Are you doing real wow?
It's Way ROU. Go ahead.
R-O-U?
R-O-U? Mm-hmm. Wayro.
Wayro.
You guys are so confident. Like this is your middle
Yeah,
name.
because Rao would be
W.
R-A-U.
I tried staying on your side with that one, but I
No,
was like,
because I'm off. I was trying to think of that
That is
restaurant
just
Rao, but I think
spitting
that's what the
bullshit.
What? Wait, what restaurant?
R-A-O is what that restaurant is.
Oh.
There's a restaurant called. It was across from the Improv, right?
Oh, Red
Wasn't
O.
it?
You mean Red O?
oh, Red
Oh,
O, yeah.
fuck. I'm thinking of something else. Just go ahead. Why not let him bury himself?
No,
Why do
no,
I
rest-
have to
trying to
join
go
in the
doing,
bury
man.
him?
I'm trying to Google the restaurant. What's that restaurant?
I just said,
Rao?
why did I?
Real.
Why am I trying to join him in the bury him?
Yeah, in the,
Is that a word?
Yeah, we're
In the
That's
barium?
burying
Whatever,
him.
dude. We're gonna use
We're
futuristic
having
words
We're
today.
having a day, all right? I'm a little
ahead.
shaky and stuttery. when
Yeah.
I got
So
here.
why
I
apparently?
almost fell over again.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
God damn it. I yelled at my leg. Work, damn it.
Yeah.
I just got lightheaded. Go ahead.
Okay.
So
I'll
Ray
get through
Rao.
this. Ray Rao says, "I love the show." What if the rest of it was just fucking gibberish? It was all the same shit.
I run
Row.
a show.
And Rubber is Superba.
And this is an Aliens review. I love the show, guys. I'm a new listener, and I'm slowly going through all your episodes. You three are so funny, and I'm a true dad boy for life.
Thank you.
Nice.
I love that. Thanks, Robert.
Sounds like my impression of an
Thanks,
eagle.
guy that we can't really thank because we don't know your name because
Yeah,
you
thanks.
decided it's.
Thanks, Rick and Morty character.
Can we be honest though? Did that not the way he just said that sound like my impression of an eagle before we hit
Yep.
play?
Yep.
Oh yeah, what was your eagle sound?
Okay, so let me just tell the fans at home. So right before we started the podcast today, we were talking about a movie called Eagle Eye because Jay has a Ring doorbell, and his son went, "Yeah, way to let the government into your house."
Right.
Which I was saying is, yeah, I guess he's kind of right with the Alexa. She's outside, so I'm trying to be quiet. And the Ring and everything, it like makes sense. So I go Eagle Eye, and you kept saying
Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. No, it's Eagle Eye. And you
Eagle
went,
Eye.
yeah, Evil Eye. And so I went, no, Eagle, like rah rah. And you went, okay.
I said I didn't know eagles sounded like little dogs.
Yes. And I'm like, I'm sorry that I don't know how to do every fucking animal
I was doing
and
a-
steel drum in the world like you out of nowhere.
I was doing a bit that my dad used to do to me where he would like purposely say the thing wrong to frustrate me, but would act like he has no idea what I'm talking about. Like he would go, "Man, I just watched that new Denzel Washington movie," and I was like, "Dad, it's Denzel." He goes, "Yeah, that's what I said, Denzel." I said, "Dad, you're saying Denzel." He's like, "Yeah." I go, "It's Denzel." He goes, "Mm-hmm. Denzel Washington." Anyways, it was a great movie, and of course, it would frustrate me and my brother to no end.
God, I wish I met him because
Denzel.
honestly, there's so the things you do. That's so many things you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Smooth Bully Senior.
Oh yeah, he was.
SBSR.
I can't believe. But have you ever tried an impression where you never try it? I've never tried an eagle, but
Yeah.
just my reaction was,
That's a kitten. I think.
Oh, I thought that was an eagle. I said, "Do you know? You're wrong on the eagle too."
I know. Eagles have
Better.
a high pitch scream, like a high pitch.
That's just you coming out.
hey.
It's been so long.
I know.
That's how it happens
You
for the first
forget.
time.
You forget how to come. You feel like, oh my god, what do I usually do?
What is this? That's probably what would end up happening at this point.
Don't wait. Who is Jay? Did you have that bit where you're like, you go, ow, 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 ow,
Oh
ow,
yeah,
ow,
yeah.
ow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, ow, 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 ow.
Oh my God.
Oh, and then
What was that reaction?
and then off that, I said with the mispronouncing, I said once you hit a certain age, I feel like you just start mispronouncing.
Yeah.
You mess up names by one letter.
Yeah, we're off a letter.
You just hit a certain age. Like I said, my dad has mispronounced every girl I've dated's name by like one letter.
By like,
consistently.
give me an example.
I don't feel weird saying their names.
Make a name up and give me an example.
Oh,
how
as
you would do
an
it.
example, let's say it was Brittany. It could have been that's a bad. I can't really
Brit-
think
Yeah,
of
just
Brittany.
use a real
Britley.
example, I guess.
Yeah, well, I remember,
Britley's a really nice girl. Brittany, Dad.
Yeah, it was
Britley.
Britley.
Britley's a
Britley.
sweetheart.
And I'd be like, huh? Well, what?
Who the fuck is Britley?
And he's like, what is it? Brittany? Oh, okay, Brittany. And then I said, and then a week later, oh, that's the things you do in Bright Lie. I'm like, you know it's Brittany. Like, come on.
And then you show up to dinner with Brittany, and he's like, "Hello, Christina."
Yeah.
Damn it.
Or he said, nice to meet you, rar.
Oh, nice. He's learning.
So,
Oh,
anyways,
Now, do you think that that's on purpose the way it is with Dad? Or
Absolutely not.
Jay's dad? Or-
absolutely not.
you don't know that.
I know for sure.
You
That's
don't
too.
know that.
That's too
See,
like.
the thing is,
that's
your
no.
father and I are in the same club, and that is dads.
Yeah.
And we do that. Dads of grown children. We do that. We want to embarrass you or frustrate you just a little bit.
There's no way he does that on purpose. I should call him.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. If he did.
There's no way.
He did not do it on purpose. Fuck it. That makes me on your side. No.
I know. I got confused. Is he on my side?
Never.
Yeah.
You guys
I
dance-
remember.
you
I
guys
remember the
dance-
first time. Like I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my dad and I would play catch. So sad. Play catch outside, and
Don't do that, man.
I know. But then I went to throw. He missed. So I was pitching. So I threw the baseball. Obviously, Brent, you threw the baseball. But it's gonna be a word problem today.
We're gonna have
But I threw this
fun
baseball
episode.
and it hit my neighbor's house, which was across the street, like it was a good distance too. It shouldn't have hit the house, but it like bounced, boom, and
Right.
it hit that kind of plastic siding. It wasn't wood
siding,
siding.
yeah.
You know, it was like the newer homes
Vinyl.
were vinyl. Thank
Vinyl
you.
siding.
So cool, fucking good dad. So hit that, and my dad, who looks like Larry David, gets up giggling and runs into the house. Past me, I go, "What are you doing? You get it, you get it." Giggling. I went, "What happened to my dad? When did he become my aging best friend
Hilarious.
in the neighborhood? Like we were little rascals."
That was like. How old were you at that point?
I mean, I was in high school.
See, there's
so-
there's moments when you have these moments with your father, who's the bigger, stronger hero, and then you start getting older, and you have those like moments where your dad saw you throw that, and he's like, "I'm fucking out of here." I remember the first time I ran faster than my dad.
Really?
Yeah, I ran track in high school, and I did all the sprints, and so we would race, and he would help me and stuff. And I remember this one time, we were in a foot race, and I just so cocky, I said, "You know what I'm gonna do?" I turned around
Oh no.
and started running backwards
Yeah.
with him, and he was like, "We're done. We're never doing this
Yeah,
again."
and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
We're never doing this again. My dad and I used to put the boxing gloves on. He used to teach me and my brother how to box when we were kids. And I remember the first time I ducked a punch and got him, and I cut his lip. And I felt so bad.
Yeah.
But he was so amazing at making me feel like, no, this is great. This is awesome. I'm so I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
That means you're ready for the next level or whatever.
Well, there's two ways to go with that. There's either you beat your dad, like if an example playing like one-on-one basketball, and you beat him, you finally beat him. And there's two ways I've heard over years is there's either the I'm proud you did it, and even if you beat him at basketball, now physical pain, it's like it's kind of the same thing
Yeah.
where you feel so bad because part of you is like, no, you're 10 feet tall, you're the superhero.
Right.
But there's two ways to react as a dad. It's either I'm fucking kidding me, you blah blah blah, you know, or there's the
I had a
I'm
moment
proud
with
of
that
you,
too.
you know.
I had that moment too, though.
Really?
Yeah, scared the shit out of me. So when you're little, like my boys, when they were little, I let them walk on me, like stand on me, like
Yeah.
rough it up, and like jump off the couch onto me and whatever. I remember one time my dad, I can't remember what he was doing. He was watching TV or something. He was laying on the floor at the foot of the bed, kind of like on his side watching TV or something, and I jumped off the bed onto his stomach, and it was not good. Like, oh my God, you can't do that. It was when I realized, I can't do that. I'm too big for that now. Oh, I was so sad because he told me straight up, you can't do that anymore. I'm I'm like, oh, I don't know.
We don't know. Like my buddy.
So when I was like 19, I did it one more time.
Put him in the hospital.
Put him in the hospital.
My buddy did. His son is like 3 or 4, and he works constantly with his hands. He's on his back all the time. He has a bad back, buddy Matt, and he was saying that he's been trying to figure out his back. He's getting all these like lotions and having to get work on his back, but his son is so used to like jumping on him, you know. So he was playing with Legos. His son went upstairs, and then apparently his son came down with 2 knees, like, and boom, right into his back, and he was just laid out.
Oh man!
But he's like, my kid's like 4, I can't. But it's like even at that age, a little pass, like he hit him just right.
So I mean, I'm picturing him going, oh, okay, this is playtime.
Hello, darkness.
Dad,
my
let's
old
do
friend."
more. Okay,
Yeah.
Dad needs a minute.
Where you get that kind of pain where your fucking ears go.
Yep. And as a father, there's moments where I don't want my son to know that I'm just a human. You know, so I'm covering pain up with breathing. You cover so much pain up with breaths. And that's good. You okay, Dad? All right, that's good.
That's true. It made me just think about a lot of like times I probably hurt my dad and didn't know it. Where he goes, I'm just gonna go to the woods for a second. It's like, man, my dad loves
Hey,
those
son,
trees.
I'm in the house. Just don't come in the house for 5 minutes. I'll be back. And then from the house you hear,
Oh, my dad must have dropped the trash again. I'm not allowed inside. My dad needs 5 minutes in the house before I'm allowed in. It's just part of our thing. It's like no idea. I'm hurting the shit out of him.
Dude, my dad did the best thing. We played this football game where he'd get on his knees and I'd be on my feet playing. We play like football and I try to get past him and score. This is when I was like 22.
22.
And we played so hard that the next day his knees were like bleeding the next day.
But you go through that shit.
But he was so committed. I had no idea that his knees were. He was like skinning his knees,
Yeah.
like the skin off of his knees. He had no idea. And the next day, he had like bandages on his knees. We played like for hours. Didn't say one word complaining. I was like, damn, that's
just
that's
dad.
my dad, man.
And then I never saw him again. Fuck that. I'm not
man.
skinning my knees for nobody.
Yep. Yeah.
And I ain't fucking up these Jordans either.
Dude, that's another
Yeah.
thing. Having bad knees and
yeah.
how much time you spend like getting down at their level when they're little on being on your knees. I mean, that's why all dads make this noise when they get up. You know, this move. You're always pushing on other things to support your weight as a dad. And now alone, when I yesterday I was kneeling down to work on something. I'm getting rid of my boat.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
Boat. But anyways, get that fucking thing out of here. I had to put new tires on it on the trailer to get it out of there.
Yeah.
And I'm kneeling down, and it's just kneeling perfectly still. It's excruciating. And you have to grab so many fucking things to get up now. And my wife's probably like, are you shitting or getting up? Because I get up and I go,
Your wife fucking wheels in monkey bars over your head while you're putting on. Why do they have monkey bars over where they're putting wheels on the boat?
I need stuff to grab.
He's got to get up.
It's like
You know
fucking
those
cliffhanger.
You know that it's the law now, and it's regulated or whatever the fuck. You have to have those bars in your showers, like
What? Really?
safety bars
Wait,
and shit.
It's a regulation?
Yeah, to sell a house, I think they have to be. It might not be residences, but businesses for sure. But residences too, maybe. But you know those
Businesses?
bars. Mm-hmm. You have to have, dude. I used to. Why the fuck do they have these? I can't tell you how glad I am that those bars are there
yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wash my hair like.
Wait, why are you holding on the thing? Just for balance?
You saw me just fall for no reason.
Yeah.
Getting out of this
Yeah,
chair
little,
today.
one of those little smush head, like smush nose moments into my glass
Yeah.
sliding door, where it's just soft. I mean,
Dude,
that makes sense. There is a little bar in the one where the
Yeah.
whole shower head fell off. and
There's
it-
probably a bar
it
in this one,
fucking,
too?
Like completely, burned the shit out of me. There's a
Yeah.
little bar there, and that was my saving grace. And speaking of this one, it doesn't have a bar, but I did almost have one of the most severe tumbles of my life in there.
Oh man,
Man, that's just me, I guess.
But I
Keep hurting myself.
this is making me
I
so
also-
mad. Hold on.
Okay. What are you
Oh,
fixing?
look at the way you got up.
It's making noise because it's touching the wall.
There you go. Oh, that sounded sexual. What I just. There you go.
Yeah, I don't like that. But Jay, I have a question though. Assuming that's fixed. If you
probably-
sit down,
I
just-
probably-
I go-
I wish it fell. I wish the whole fucking thing fell right now.
No.
There'd be your clip.
Oh yeah, go
You
viral.
see how well I got up though?
Yeah, that was good.
Fantastic. I do have a question though. So you,
Yeah.
you just said about the bars on the shower. That's a new regulation. You said for homes, but then you said, oh, but
For
maybe,
business.
maybe for businesses.
For like,
But now my question is, do businesses have showers?
no bathrooms.
dude.
Bathrooms in some businesses
Showers?
do.
They have showers.
Yes.
They've like
You
at
ever
Best
been
Buy,
to
they have
it?
like
You know
they have
that
like employee showers.
Hey, you know that the gym is a business, right?
I mean, don't do sassy.
I mean, he's trying to be sarcastic,
I
but I'm
know.
like,
No, I want to.
Your point
figure
is
out, I want to
stupid.
figure out what you mean by the businesses.
I owned a
That's
business for 30 years that
no.
had that kind of a thing because it was a martial arts school.
And they okay, all right.
I just wish
No,
this was like
that's a
a
good point.
presidential debate to go. You know, fuck. I missed what you said. Well,
You
when
wanted
you did that
so bad
face,
for me
that
to-
sassy,
I really
You
wanted
wanted
to
so bad
know
for me to
what you
talk about
mean.
like Kmart.
That's why I was like, it's like the Target employees. Like, I'm gonna
You
look,
know,
I'm
a
gonna
gym is
take
a
a quick
business.
shower. I'm getting
But
a little
also, I'm not
sweaty in the
talking
meat
just
section.
showers. It's toilets too. If you ever been into a
Yeah.
public restroom, which I'm in all the time,
It's a weird thing to brag
no,
about.
it's stupid. But there's bars next to the
Okay, that I understand.
so that when you're done shitting,
You just,
first you go, "Ugh," and then you go, "Ugh."
to get the rest out.
you unlock. You unlock the door. Oh!
Open it. Oh goddamn!
Everything you do on the sink.
No. And if you're kind of young and vital and you have the bars on the side and you finish shitting, you could just bare ass ride down one of the bars, put your pants on, like you're in a fucking '80s movie. Like Tiffany, wait up! Oh, pants on, like whoa, that kid's the coolest. He takes shits and slides down the bars.
Fucking so funny. I wasn't laughing at you fucking fronting and doing all the things you're doing in the bathroom.
I wish I had those bars when I was getting my ass kicked in bathrooms in high
Oh
school
man,
and shit.
I have so many. My bathroom has so many bars in it.
You're just gliding onto the toilet.
It's just a jungle gym. Just a jungle gym over the toilet.
The most unnecessary
Where's Dad?
fucking like.
Where's Dad? He's practicing something. Dismount.
Why is there a tire swing in the bathroom? Hey, figured had all those bars.
Your father's training for the road.
The slides coming in next week.
Oh, I'm lightheaded now after that.
Why are we so out of shape? I'm
was
trying
from
so
laughing.
hard. Trying so hard to not eat bad. Elaine did the meanest thing last night.
It's not working for me.
Elaine gets home from work
Pushed you in the shower.
and she has a box of Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
A box.
How dare
I see a box
A dozen?
that says Dunkin' Donuts on it. She sets it down, does her thing. So immediately I check to make sure she's not looking, and I go to investigate the box. I open the box, one fucking donut.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I'm like, maybe this is for me. Maybe she saved one at work for me.
Yeah.
No, it was hers. She brought a box of donuts home that only had one donut in it for her.
Damn.
How am I supposed to become a fat piece of shit? You're not going to
that's
bring me
good.
a chocolate cream fill.
If there was 12 of them, you got to have 6,
Yeah, that's bad.
you know?
Fuck. What's favorite
Right,
donut?
guys?
My favorite donut?
Yeah.
The chocolate custard filled. Hey, it's my favorite. Don't
Okay.
you my favorite.
Sorry.
So chocolate donut.
Yeah.
But with
With what?
Are you talking about the Boston
Whoa.
cream pie?
yeah,
That
one.
donut? Are you
It
talking
has-
about from Dunkin' Donuts' favorite
No,
donut? Or just
Critty
overall?
Cream.
In general.
Overall. Oh, regular chocolate donut. You don't like chocolate?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm a glazed guy. I'm plain Jane.
The plain glazed at Krispy Kreme.
Glazed guy. Brent
Yeah.
Morin. I'm a glazed guy.
New special.
Oh boy, I'm leaning into this too hard. Yeah, but it depends on the place. What about you, Captain Judgment?
Yeah.
No,
really.
I'm,
He's never had a donut.
Donut boy.
thanks.
I got a heartburn from a fucking espresso I just had right now.
I had that yesterday.
That thing?
A heartburn
No,
or an
but
espresso?
from coffee. I had a heartburn, like a coffee
You
heartburn
guys know
all
what
day.
that's acid reflux.
Yeah, that's what I have bad. But all the things I like, you know, We did food last time, so let's not get nuts on that, I guess. But everything I
nuts.
like just gives me heartburn. So
Even the Skinnylicious menu, like we talked about.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's all just heavy pasta. And
Hey, asshole, not heavy. A light disaster.
yeah, there you go. A light disaster.
It's not like we're on stage going, "Blah, fuck. Oh no.
You ever,
I've come close.
yeah, you ever almost puke on stage?
You know how hard it is to leave. Blah. Night. Blah. They're like, "Ew." You come
Brent,
running on stage.
You
to
were
save
sick
me.
one night, though, that you told me stick next to the stage.
That was Houston.
That's right.
I was throwing up the entire
Yeah.
time before the show.
Great.
And I went, well, this is going to really suck. And I was doing okay for 5 minutes, and then it started going,
Oh, God.
and I go, oh, no. And I'm not
And
successful
selfishly
enough.
for me, I was like, fuck yeah, more stage time.
Get this motherfucker off.
You're a real
Pass out.
homie.
Pass
Oh.
out.
You start having the light guy fucking turn on the strobe shit.
Just
Yeah.
I can't see you, but all I hear is, who's doing that? Don't do
Dude,
that.
D.L. Hughley passed out on stage.
I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
D.L. Hughley passed out on stage,
Yeah.
and you know, everybody was like, due to the coronavirus. No, they didn't even know he had coronavirus, and he passed out because he was just exhausted and dehydrated. So they took him to the hospital, and they ran a bunch of tests, and found that he tested positive for the coronavirus, but he didn't have any of the traditional symptoms. So now he had to stay in his hotel for 14 days.
Oh,
quarantine.
shit.
He stayed in his hotel to quarantine for 14 days.
Nick Swartzen would do.
Telling you,
for
man,
fun.
you never know what's out there. We're gonna have to start talking about the Roni homies again, man. Full grown.
You just went full bro.
Full blown Corona to the bone.
Full grown bone to the bone.
No, not a full grown bone. That's
Oh.
weird. Sexual.
Yeah.
Sexual. Full blown Corona to the bone. We're gonna start talking about that again because I think shit's gonna lock down again.
Sucks.
I think it's gonna happen.
People couldn't fucking just
People
hunker
couldn't
down.
do it. I think it's so weird that they're now pushing masks. Everybody has to wear masks, but at the same time, we're just going to open everything up. They should have been pushing the masks and all that shit all in the same shot, and I think we'd be okay right now. You guys know the Comedy Store is opening the bar area up, the patio. Want to go tonight?
No.
Neither do I.
I mean, I love that place so much.
I love that place, and I want to go there when it's time to do the things that we're supposed to do there, like kill on stage.
Yeah, which God knows anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna bomb.
I wonder if Vegas will happen or not. I was talking to Chenny last night.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear. I talked to Brad Garrett, and he said, "I hope we'll see." I have to talk to him. I'm gonna try to get him on the podcast this week.
Oh, yeah.
BG.
But yeah, man, it's
God damn it,
it's
heartburn.
crazy. They're talking about locking everything down again. Everything's spiking, and when you see people announcing things like, "Oh, we're gonna be open for business," and I'm looking at all the people that are so excited. Yes, finally, fuck yeah, we're coming. Blows my mind. I'm because my first reaction is like, no, this is too soon. Everything's spiking.
Yeah, it's like the worst it's been.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
It's a tough devil's advocate here. It's just a tough. I mean, when you see beaches in Florida and shit, or you see Vegas with people with no masks running around like touching each other, that's one thing. But like, it's also really hard for small businesses to not be open and try their best
Yeah.
to like fucking navigate the mask to
Especially then
to
that's
table
their,
situation.
that's their well-being. That's their income.
So it's like a really fucked up situation.
Speaking of
But
Florida,
the idea that people think it's not real
Yeah,
is
that's
the
dumb.
fucking stupid thing.
Speaking of Florida, they made a big move. They're gonna close all the beaches 4th of July weekend.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's like gonna cost them everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Damn.
I wish I knew more about things.
Everything in general. I think I wish I knew more about things.
I just do. I wish I knew a little bit more about everything.
Here's my issue. I read it and I retain it mentally, but it's so hard for me to retell it. Like I know in my head what I want to say, but my mouth is like, not today, dummy.
I think I read it. I retain, depending on what I'm reading, I'll retain 25% of it. And then I'll say it out loud like I know 100% of it.
Yeah. And then just embellish just a little bit.
And in my head, I know, oh, man, they got you. And I just have to keep going in, you know?
Yeah, it's bad, man. The numbers are they're record-breaking numbers, and while everyone wants to open up, and now it's the age range of 18 to 40-year-olds are now. All of them are getting sick, spiking that age range.
they're
Is
out
spiking
doing
because they're
parties
the
and
ones that
shit.
want to go do and they want to be in events and like all. And by the way, all major events that have happened lately, where there's a bunch of people gathered around, whether it's the protests or the campaign rallies that the orange dipshits throwing, and then the spikes literally 2 weeks after those events, because isn't it like it's a 14-day incubation period, right?
Yeah. I'm a doctor. Yes.
It is.
Oh, he asked me like I'm a fucking.
Well, I figured you'd. Oh, that's right. You don't care about stuff.
Nah, I'm just being silly. You know, right? B?
Don't look at me and smile.
What are you
That's
doing
so
with
weird.
that weird smile?
I'm just
too.
being silly.
Like a flirty
Trying to
smile.
lighten it up. Sorry.
But yeah, it was. It's crazy. But yeah, there's some places opening up. They want to get that roans. They want to get them Ronies.
So my thing is, I just don't want them to. Okay. I'm gonna try to defend him.
Who?
But Tom Brady has been making the news a lot because he's been practicing with his teammates, even though they're saying he can't. But they got all these above helicopter shots with because he's in Florida where there's a spike, but he's on the field with all his receivers and tight ends, and he's just. Oh my God, heartburn. He's just.
Oh.
What did you have? What'd you eat?
I didn't eat well yesterday. I stress ate yesterday.
So it was a lot of pastas and reds.
Yeah. What,
No pastas.
what are your stress eating go-tos?
Well, mac and cheese. That's a
yes.
good,
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, my stress eats yesterday. I had a grilled cheese. I had some chips, and I had a burger and fries and onion rings.
Oh boy.
And then I had Sour Patch Kids.
There it is. I have fully.
I was out.
I have a fully stocked refrigerator at home. Fully stocked refrigerator. Plenty of food to eat. Okay. Both of my meals yesterday were takeout. I had In-N-Out,
Oh, I missed that.
and then I had Hawaiian barbecue.
Ooh.
The barbecue mix plate, which is just
Give me that.
all of it.
Give
So
me that
fucking
shit.
good. And of course, I had a few pieces of chocolate.
He's like, and 5 donuts.
I had chocolate too. I had milk duds.
You know what I almost picked up?
Guys.
Damn.
Dude,
You know what I-
stressed out. We're
You know
just
what
sad.
yeah, so many things. You know what I almost grabbed on the way here was a big bag of those peanut butter M&Ms.
On the way here, I get it.
I stopped to get a few things at the old CVS, and I'm like, oh, that's a big bag.
No judgments here, dude. Rip it.
Yeah.
I
You
think
know what
there's
used to
nothing but
love?
judgment.
I used to, yeah, you're judgy. You know what I used to love having at the house, and this is such an old grandpa thing. I don't know why I don't have grandchildren yet, but I used to love having a jar with M&Ms where I could just kind of cruise by and grab a few.
Like Kevin in the
Cruise
office.
by is
Yeah.
the coolest thing I've heard this week.
Yeah.
Just cruise by, get some M&Ms.
Cruise by that jar
I
and be like, oh,
love
you know what?
that.
Since I'm in the hood, bam, peanut butter. Happy tummy.
Happy tummy. I also had a
And
few
then all of a
slices of
sudden-
bread. I had a few slices of French bread I had left over from a meal I made
6 weeks
just
ago.
with butter.
Boy, I really had a lot.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't eaten like that bad in a
Just-
long
you know
time,
what?
and it like made me to the point that you know how you hear those stories, somebody eating themselves to death, or like you see that
Yeah.
movie Seven when he's got his fucking face on the bowl.
Oh yeah, the
Like
glutton,
I was,
or whatever.
yeah, I truly was on my couch, wheezing at like 9 p.m. like Family Guy on for
Man.
some reason, and then friends. I have friends who do what I like to call pop buys, and they got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting like, hey man, you want to eat? Da da da. And I'm like, so obviously it is.
Yep.
And and I
Knew
keep
exactly
going,
who that was.
It's a buddy of ours with legs. But I end up writing them. No, already ate. Laying down, out for the count. I'm done tonight.
And
I
he
don't want
showed up.
anybody over.
Showed
I'm in
up.
my boxers because I'm sweating.
Did they show up?
He goes, I'll come wake you up. And I go, no, please
No, he's,
don't.
he's dealing with his own issues now.
I know. We all have friends during quarantine dealing with their own I'm like, no, don't come over. But I'm sitting there. I was in bed asleep by like 10:15
Wow.
p.m. That's how much I ate. And I kept telling myself, what are you doing? But I couldn't stop.
You know what I watched last night?
Ugh.
Speaking of, I was in bed early.
Heartburn now. Oh.
I was in bed early watching a dope documentary. I don't know if you guys know this, but I watch documentaries a lot.
You're so smart, dude.
The Queen Adam Lambert documentary.
Oh.
You know Adam Lambert
Yeah, from
is
American
the,
Idol.
the lead singer of Queen now.
Oh,
has
really?
been since like 2015 15.
Oh, I was
maybe?
thinking of Journey with the
other
Filipino
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
where they
Queen.
found him. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great singer.
God damn, that kid's range.
Yeah.
I mean, what's cool about it is he could sing those Freddie Mercury songs. And he can hit those notes, but he still makes it his own. Man, it was such a fun documentary to watch because I love Queen anyways. And man, that kid's story is a trip. Like he went into, his dad took him to see Wayne's World when he was a kid, and the scene that stood out to him was the Bohemian Rhapsody scene. So he's like, "Dad, who is that?" His dad said, "Oh, it's Queen." And his dad had a lot of records and stuff, so he showed him Queen, and he ended up loving Queen. And I didn't know that when he auditioned for American Idol. You know, when the first time you do it and you walk in the room and just sing in front of him a cappella, he sang Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
That's a choice.
yeah, a bold choice.
Yeah.
He gets past to the next round, and then he makes it all the way to the top 2. By the way, the guy that beat him, I don't fucking know who he is or
Oh,
what
is
he's
that?
doing.
I can't believe I'm going to know this. That the big black guy.
No, that's a different season. You're thinking of
I don't think, you're not thinking of. Also, yeah, where are your hands
Ruben
right now?
Studdard. You're thinking of Ruben Studdard and
sorry, Ruben
Clay
Studdard.
Aiken.
That's way earlier.
It's a different time.
All right, then I
It's a
don't
different
know.
century.
Sorry.
But it was some other guy, you know, and it was, and the finale song that they sang was "We Are the Champions" because it's trying to find out who's going to win, and as a surprise for the viewing audience, the Queen was the band playing, and those two finalists were singing "We Are the Champions," and this kid Adam Lambert was fucking killing it. At one point, he hit a note, and the other guy that was in the top 2 was like, threw his hands up like, "That's the
Damn.
fucking note right there," and that guy ended up winning.
Fuck.
That shit is fixed. That show's rigged.
Well, you know, I think there's a thing
heard it
they
here
had
first.
about American Idol that anybody who finished second ended up having a huge career, and the people that finished first were kind of falling off.
Where's
Like
Justin?
Jennifer Lawrence, not the wrong,
me?
not Jennifer Lawrence.
Lopez.
No,
Hey, don't
Kelly
tell me
Clarkson.
no, not Kelly, but what's her name? She was nominated for an Oscar,
Oh, yeah.
and now she's
Yeah.
playing Aretha Franklin.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer
I think she
Hudson.
was second, although you might
Yep.
want to check with me. I have no idea.
This could be a Brent fact.
Yeah,
He also
but
did, yeah.
It's
everybody
fixed.
who finished second seemed to have a single before the person that finished first.
Yep. And then they,
That is a
they
Brent fact. I had no idea.
he lost, didn't lose. He was second runner up.
Yeah.
And Queen in that performance were like, "Yo, we're clearly like having a connection with this guy. He's amazing."
That's awesome.
And then they kind of kept in touch with him a little bit. But when you do that show and that show's over, that's your life for the next year. You're doing American Idol tours and all this shit, and so they were like, "Oh, let's wait till this shit settles down." And then they hit him up and said, "You want to do that?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, I want to do it." And now he's playing arenas because if you don't see Queen in an arena, you're not really seeing them. That's their shit. But the first time he ever performed on tour with them was in front of like 80,000 people and being judged. Like, is this motherfucker gonna hang?
Yeah, especially with
And he
with
crushed
Freddie Mercury.
that shit. He crushed it. It's pretty dope. It's
Freddie
it's a
was so
cool
good.
documentary. And that guy's got such a good attitude. He's a cool dude in my opinion.
All right, let me ask you this question then, because I already just visualizing that off what you're saying. I was just thinking because Adam Lambert had his own solo career too. Because I remember on the Tonight Show he came on as a solo artist.
Yeah.
But then you get to play with Queen, so now you have this solo artist. But then the thing that you were listening to and watching as a kid, now you get to play.
Yeah.
You're the lead singer of that band. Obviously, for me, it's Linkin Park. If I got to be, I was just visualizing. What if I was with Linkin Park singing those songs?
Right.
And I'm looking over and seeing all the people I grew up with as a kid. Like, that's such a different mind fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's something you may dream about as a kid. What is your band that you would want to, like, that might mind fuck you, where you're like, I can't believe I'm here and I'm in the band doing that.
New Kids on the Block, dude.
I knew it.
I don't know. I don't know. Man, that's a tough one because there's so many. Like, the Eagles.
That's true.
Singing Hotel California with the Eagles would be amazing.
I mean, yeah, you're just looking over like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
On a dark desert highway. Holy shit.
How many times are you doing that? Like, come on now, bring
Cool
it down.
wind in my you.
We're friends.
That's a cool thing about watching them perform too, is because you got Adam Lambert who looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, he looks cool.
And then you got all these old dudes.
yeah.
And they still fucking kill it. Because I don't know if you remember, you've seen like Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, and you've seen like footage of Queen. They had this ritual that they did backstage before each show. They would be in their green room, just kind of harmonizing with each other. That shit where like Freddie Mercury was like la 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 la, like doing all that shit, and the band would copy it, and then they would harmonize. They still do that with Adam now.
Wow.
They still do that little tradition, and it's really cool to see. And if you watch the documentary, they played footage of the band with Freddie Mercury doing that, and then played footage of them in the green room with Adam Lambert doing that.
Wow.
And it's just,
That would freak me out, though.
yeah.
If like you're even involved in like, all right, get in here, Brent. We used to do this with Chester before every show, and you're Chester now, so you get
Yeah.
it together. I'd be like, la, la,
Yeah,
la.
yeah, right. Am I doing this right?
I was just
Sorry,
constantly-
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
can we do it again? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm almost like an idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got heartburn.
My heartburn. I shouldn't have eaten all that room service.
Well, yeah, man, it's a good documentary.
What's it on again?
Netflix. It's called Queen and Adam Lambert. The show must go on.
Oh wow.
Man, that dude is a fucking rock star. Like it's crazy that it's been so long since the American Idol season that he was on, and they showed clips of it on the doc that I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that guy was amazing, ahead of his time in certain ways, and I think that it has something to do with the judging of who won and who didn't. He was openly gay. He wasn't hiding it.
Nope.
And then the press tried to act like they were outing him. Are you gay? And I love his attitude in the interview, and he was like, I mean.
Yeah.
Wasn't it obvious, you know? But and then he did a performance for NBC. There was a special on NBC that he did a performance from where he kind of pissed off the network because he did some racy shit. Like he had dudes on leashes and shit. And at one point he's running around the stage singing, and he's killing it, by the way. And then just decides to start making out with the keyboard player, you know? And NBC was so mad at him. And they're
Wouldn't
like,
it be funny if the keyboard player isn't gay, has a wife and kids are there,
And
and,
he-
all of a sudden he's just,
and then he's done. He's like, oh.
don't know how to explain that. Playing a little faster by accident, just
Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Like you're kind of into
Wife
it.
and kids at home.
happened.
Yeah.
The mom with the kids. Don't look at daddy right now. What is daddy doing? But
one son goes, I knew it. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Clay Aiken was gay but never out when he was on
Yeah,
that show.
he was. I don't think he was out.
No,
I
he wasn't.
I don't think that Lambert was closeted. There's no way.
Yeah,
You know?
no. But I knew Clay Aiken was.
He quit. He quit an amazing job. He was in that show Wicked,
oh, whoa.
and he quit the Wicked to do American Idol.
Well,
It's
with
funny,
that
they were talking to
voice.
his dad in the documentary, so he's like, "Oh, you're quitting Wicked, man. That's a great job. So, what does American Idol pay?" He's like, "Nothing."
Oh,
Okay, this is what's happening then.
wow.
Yeah, and he fucking goes in there and he sings Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, just kill me. I can't do it.
I can't either.
Put a gun against his head.
I still think that Freddie Mercury is the best singer in rock.
Dude,
In a lot, just because I've tried to sing those notes,
it's impossible.
and I feel a little bit with Chester. Even if you don't like the music, if you see him sing Queen or other things like
Scream.
that range, but he doesn't just scream. That's the thing. He
screaming.
could do all the melodics. Everything. That's not melodics. You made me mad. I'll see you in the other room after. Don't talk shit about my guy.
I know. I'm sorry.
But his ability to come in and out, and then Freddie Mercury's ability. It's such a hard thing. And the funniest part is when you're at a karaoke place. And you see somebody with drunk confidence get up there and try to do
it's
it.
so funny.
That shit kills me because
Mamma mia, let me go.
Yeah.
It's better. Ah! And you're like, fuck.
God.
Bethany, watch.
I'm singing this for you, you bitch, mama. Dude, there's some footage and scenes of Freddie Mercury performing like at Live Aid.
That
when
was
he did-
one of the best.
Bro,
One of
he
the best.
had the audience in the palm of his hands when he was
yeah.
going da da da, and they'd copy him da 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 da, and they would copy him da 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 da, and they would, but thousands and thousands. And at one point, he just goes like this, and they just, and I'm like,
Just like
fuck,
a
that is
god.
power, dude.
Yeah.
in the movie they really nailed that, because the movie itself, I actually thought it's very hard to do biopics of bands without coming off
It
melodramatic.
wasn't bad. It
But
wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was very
wasn't bad.
melodramatic. But that end, I mean, Rami Malek nailed that kind of, because I watched that Live 8 performance so many times.
Imagine
He
how many
nailed
times,
it.
Imagine how many times he watched it.
He had to,
Right?
because it's like that's one of the best.
Not
live
bad, but there was
performances ever.
there was some discrepancies in it. There was some timeline issues in it.
I love Rami Malek. I think he's so talented, but I think that movie was whack as fuck. The
Why-
whole story was like, it was so corny, and like that movie could have been so.
Time out.
But I want to finish.
It's
though,
not a
after we go.
made up story,
I
you
know.
fucking idiot.
I know.
That story was corny.
No, the
you mean
way
the thing
they
that
told
actually
it.
fucking
No.
happened?
Well, that's the
God
way
damn
told
millennial.
The way they told it was so corny.
Well, that's the hard part with
that's
music,
hard,
because
yeah.
sometimes it feels so elegant. It feels too
know.
theatrical.
It was just,
you
they
know
made
what I mean?
everything so perfect, and it was like, oh, we're stomping. Do that again. Dun, dun, like,
That-
oh, like
that's
shit
the
like
scene that
I'm
was
like,
off, by the way. That's the scene that timeline wise
corny.
was out of order too. The scene you're talking about when they were singing
Yeah, I was like,
"We Will Rock You."
was so
I was like, wait a minute, the date that song came out doesn't match up with when they're doing it in
Yeah.
the movie. It was out of order, but yeah.
And
I think he won the whole Oscar for doing that live performance at the end. I think that's exactly his
he's-
ability to mimic him, like
Twin,
pretty,
by the way.
pretty spot
Did
on.
you guys know that?
Oh yeah,
No, I
oh yeah,
Identical twin.
I know Rami, good man.
He's an
good man.
Yeah,
His dad.
know him a little.
good
bit.
boy.
My whole
a
thing
good
is
boy.
with that movie. He's such a dark. That could be such a dark, amazing character study about that man. He had such an amazing story and like the dark shit he went through, and they didn't even scratch the surface a little bit. Like all the dark stuff that happened was like they like alluded to what he was doing, and you had no idea. When it was all this like beautiful. It could have been such a fucking great movie, and like
It was a great
like
movie. It was a
dark,
very good
like
movie.
I don't know. They missed it for me.
It was I understand why for you. Your brain is
Why, dude?
Weird.
Fucking film school. Like I know what I'm talking
that
about.
doesn't matter. That oh god, don't throw that
But
film
you act
school
like
shit at me.
You act like I have no
That-
idea what I'm talking about.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I just don't agree with your opinion. 'Cause
That's
it's
fine.
Always
That was
wrong.
a tough
But
movie though to get. It was a tough movie to
The
get made. though.
fucking
So
film school
dick.
thing made me so mad.
Yeah,
Well,
that
no,
was-
my point is
So
that,
many
like,
people are fucking amazing in that industry that dropped out their first fucking semester.
But my point is that I'm not clueless.
No,
That's all I'm
you're.
He's not.
Brent, can you please
Hold
back
on.
me up or say
what's
something?
what's the nicest way to say this?
I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is I understand where you're coming from. Problem with that movie, there was a lot of problems with the director, and then he was fired
Oh, right.
during the
I forgot about
process of
that.
it. And then you have a studio involved that goes, no, it gets too dark and too heavy. So I went into it kind of
That's-
knowing that
yeah.
that they take shit out of it.
I do agree they could have gotten a little darker with it, and it was because there's so much darkness that
So
happened.
much. And Rami Malek is
They could do
awesome.
a whole different
Yeah.
movie of all the darkness.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess that's what I wanted to see.
But I don't think it was a horribly
No,
bad
it wasn't.
movie.
I just really
Yeah,
didn't like it.
it's not. Yeah, I never.
Yeah, I get that.
If you come out though hot with terrible movie and then backtrack,
Yeah.
that's the,
I
that's the
stand by.
problem.
I stand by bad. I think that was a bad movie.
I don't think it was
stand
a
by
bad
that.
movie.
stand by
I
that
just think
opinion.
it
You
was
have
as
to
good as
say
it
it.
could be.
Okay, it's
My
your,
opinion.
It's your
My
opinion.
opinion.
Got
Of course, it's my
My
opinion.
opinion.
Got it.
Of course, it's my opinion.
Because it's not a bad.
There's
movie.
no other thing that could have been. There's no other way to
Because
say it. It's my opinion. Obviously.
We got you a fucking birthday cake with the Queen.
Here's
Rami
what I'm talking about though.
DVD of Bohemian
Here's
Rhapsody.
what I'm talking about. You're right. Here's
Yeah.
like so many people love Game of Thrones, and it's so unpopular to say that I can't stand that show, and I couldn't get into that show.
Totally fine. Not a problem.
Dragons and fairies and shit.
Not a problem.
You couldn't.
No.
I was into it
When
and then
they
I
were
saw the ending of-
fucking maybe. I'm just kidding.
I'd have to really sit and focus on it because the first 3 episodes I was in, but then when my roommates, I come home and they already finished the first season. I'm seeing the end of what I'm already invested in. When I told them not
Oh,
to
right.
watch, then I was out and I never saw it again.
It was.
I'd
I
give it a
felt so
shot.
left out too. Whenever people
know.
whenever people posted every year winter is coming, I'm like, the fuck does that mean?
Dude, that's why I watch Game of Thrones. Is because I like knowing what's going on.
FOMO.
Yeah.
FOMO.
Watch every episode just because I like knowing what's
FOMO.
up.
It's FOMO, dude.
It's FOMO.
We do have some emails, by the way.
Okay. I know.
God, we have to hear from people.
It's my heartburn.
And I have a
You
surprise.
know what
for
it is? I don't have my
You have a
Prilosec.
surprise?
Fuck. I meant to have a moment, but then we
My Prilosec.
You have a surprise for who?
for you guys. About we guess who we heard back from.
Oh,
Oh, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
What'd
Oh.
they say?
Jens.
Jens.
I almost texted you guys because I
Don't-
got
don't.
it and I didn't. I was like, let me wait
I
and
like
surprise
this. Yay!
them. So we got a couple things. So he sent us a picture of them.
Cute. Let's see it.
So, and I'm not going to show it on the podcast just out of privacy. I think it'd be kind of like, I don't know if you'd want it shown, but
Sure.
I'll just show you
Wait,
guys.
what?
Well,
I don't want
unless
to
they
show
What if
want...
he-
the public the picture. He didn't say, hey.
Yeah, but we're
I
talking
mean,
about it on the podcast.
I-
he sent it to the podcast.
I'm being cautious.
Okay.
So
Jens,
this is what they look like.
Jens, let us know if he's being too cautious.
I mean,
I-
I did
It's an
kind
odd
of
picture.
picture.
It's an
I
odd-
did kind of picture.
Bro,
a
that
little bit
reminds me of the
though.
movie I just watched last
Yeah,
night
it's
with
that-
Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams.
What's it called?
It's called Eurovision.
So I guess I'll just explain. It's like they're at some sort of rave or silent disco or
Obviously.
something with headphones, and he's in an astronaut outfit. She's in a fur coat with something, and they have glitter, and it's very cool looking.
Oh my God!
But
Will,
yeah.
do me a favor
Yeah.
and bring up an image from that movie Eurovision of Will Ferrell, and that's the movie.
Okay.
That looks like the movie. That's so funny.
I won't do this. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah,
that's
click
funny.
that one. That's them.
Okay, so what's their?
All right, so
what's
here's
their
we have
deal?
a long update. It gets very real.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
So get ready. We got some. We can probably spend the whole rest of the time on this one.
Oh, let's do it.
All right. So.
So buttons.
All right, update from Jens. So, hey guys, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. By the way, Jens is pronounced like Jens.
I knew it.
So yeah.
Or maybe I didn't.
All right. This is going to be a sad email, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
I know.
Come on.
After listening to your advice, okay, so we should
Oh,
for people who
don't-
didn't know, for people who okay, so people who we should probably update people who didn't know.
It's going to be sad after listening to
So our new advice is don't listen to our advice.
So I guess let's we should update people who didn't hear that email. He's a guy who lives in Norway. He has a beautiful girlfriend from Brazil, and they were like, she's moving back to Brazil. Do they stay together? Do they not stay together?
And he had to go back to Norway.
And he had to go
during
back to Norway.
pandemic.
Exactly,
It's
lost
hard
his
to-
job.
their work visas or something both ran
her
out.
visa I think ran out. She had to go back,
Right.
and he was like, "Do we stay together? Do we do the long distance thing? Do we break it off?"
And we
it was
said,
like this long thing.
"Go for it."
We were like, "Dude, go to Brazil, chase this girl,
make it happen."
Go for it."
Yeah, we had
on
yeah.
3. We were like, "Go to
wanted to
Brazil."
Zoom with them.
And we asked them to Zoom. So this is the follow up. So
Why do I feel like we're not going to be able to Zoom with them?
yeah, this is going to be a sad email, unfortunately. After listening to your advice, as well as my own feelings, we decided to take some time apart and not go forward with our long-distance relationship. I wanted to go to Brazil, but with the distance and everything, it was too difficult to plan anything out. I am now torn on whether I should fight for her or try to cut our contact and move on. What is the best way to get over someone that you loved and loves you? I thought I made a... Oh, I remember reading this. This is wild. It's fucking sad. I thought I made a sweet gesture when I sent her flowers earlier this week. Little did I know, the cats are allergic to lilies, and when her cat tasted the lily, it got really sick. She could not afford the surgery and therefore had to put the cat up for adoption. So my advice to anybody that loves a cat owner is give them roses. Anyways,
Oh my
I'm just going to get
God.
through this. Anyways, I'm really fucking sad now, and I just hope that I'll be able to come out at the other end of this a better person. Please share your thoughts on breakups that you've had in the past and how you learned to
my
deal with them.
God.
I love you guys and love the podcast. I will definitely update you on my dating life
It's
in
like
the
a
future.
Ben
and we
Stiller
will,
movie.
And
Did
we'll
you-
keep the saga ongoing. By the way, you wanted a picture of us, so I DM'd that to your Instagram. Thanks, dude. I showed that. So,
well, we never once.
go.
Let's just say I don't think at any point we ever said flowers. So I just want that to be
Did we say
known.
send her
we,
flowers?
nothing flowers.
Okay.
nothing.
Okay.
I don't remember
We,
saying
so we didn't have a hand in killing
we
the
didn't have a
cat.
hand
No,
in
no,
killing
no.
a cat.
Okay,
No,
cool.
no,
Sorry, what was her name again?
it. We don't know her name.
Oh, he never told us
I don't
her
think we know her name.
No, I think it was Yen, and then it was. And
I can look for it.
Juliana Mariana.
That's exactly what it is.
Yen and.
Wow, man. That's
So it's real.
So she's probably
very
pissed. Is she
real.
pissed at him for killing her cat?
Well, cat's not dead. She put him up for adoption.
Might as
Oh,
well be dead.
why did I
Down.
hear you put
no,
him
because
down?
the way I tried to because it sounds like put him down.
Doesn't
Put
matter
him
if
up
you
for
adopt the
adoption.
cat. If you had to put
Yeah.
the cat up for adoption, it's dead. It's dead to that person.
So why
Not
did
to
she
be
give the
real.
cat up? Was she?
Because she couldn't afford the surgery for the cat.
So she put it on someone else. Got
Correct.
it. I wonder if she stated that in the ad for the cat. Hey, used.
super-
used cat
Yeah.
may need work.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't-
this cat's a fixer-upper.
Yeah. I need $2,000 for the cat, and then you're gonna need $15,000 for the surgery. What was that? Just $2,000 for the cat. There you go. I said it. I
man.
said it.
we don't know her name. Never said her name.
Okay.
So
I don't know. Breakups are fucking hard, man. I had stand up. I did it on stand up season 2, episode 5. I kind of went through my breakup stuff, but that shit takes forever. Man, I don't really
But
want
it's
to get into
easier.
it more.
It's easier for them. It's easy in a way because they don't have to see each other because they're
yeah,
oceans apart.
Yeah.
So poetic. They're oceans apart.
So poetic.
And man, and so I want to know whose idea was it, or was it
I guess it was. I mean, I don't know.
was it mutual
So-
to say let's take some time?
We
By the way,
decided-
when you live on the different sides of the planet and you said we need some time, that means bye.
Yeah.
That means it's done.
We decided to take. So I guess it was mutual.
I don't
Maybe it was
know.
him after listening to your advice as well as my own feelings. So maybe it was
I
more him.
think-
I don't know.
I
He's
still-
torn. Now he's torn. Should he fight for her?
I still think he should get on an airplane. I think he should go to Brazil.
I think she
I
should.
think he should go to Brazil, go see her,
I also want to hear her thoughts.
and if she is like, yo, why are you here? Why are you in Brazil right now? Why are you here in Brazil? And he's like, it's fucking cold where I live. I want to come here.
Yeah.
But if she's like, if she opens the door and jumps into his arms and says, I can't believe you made the effort. This is amazing. This is what every woman wants in a man. Effort. I mean, I don't even like going from the bedroom to the front door of the house to unlock it if she forgot her key. Just kidding, I would.
Yeah,
But like,
Jazz,
if she, I don't know, man. I think the true test is a face to face. I just think that.
Also, they should have at least tried long distance. It sounds like they didn't even try.
I want to hear from her.
That's what I'm saying.
And egos play a
they are
part
young.
because you want one person to, you can make a big mistake by not letting your ego go because you can go, well,
That
she
picture-
owes me something, I owe her
It's
something. We
hilarious.
feel this kind of need to owe each other something. I'm not going to be the first one. Well, she should make more of an effort. I mean, I sent her lilies. My mistake, I didn't research it. Sorry, your cat's dead. But I want you to make an effort. And sometimes having those egos, you could fuck up a whole opportunity
Right.
to have a second chance. Sometimes it's just about, especially from a male perspective, about letting your guard down a little bit.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick.
Gonna cry.
Also, I think like if he has enough feelings for her to send her flowers,
Yeah.
there's still something there. And
There's something.
Here's what I think. I think he should take a couple weeks, see how he feels. If he doesn't progressively feel a little bit better, and like I think I'm good.
That's actually not a bad idea.
because
Yeah.
if you wait and you feel yourself like I fucking really miss her,
'Cause if
but if you're like I'm feeling less and less, and then
Yeah.
you're like I think I'm okay. But if you keep waiting long and you keep feeling like fuck man I want to be with, then that's your
Yeah.
decision. And no more fucking flower deliveries.
yo,
That was a risk.
Good idea, really good. I mean, hey, good idea. I mean, that is like a movie that
Well,
fucking
you
happens.
cared. And it was. I mean, it was a great call, by the way. It's such a Ben Stiller
It really
movie.
is. God.
that was
Are you
so.
looking something up?
Along came Jens.
Yeah, I'm looking something up.
So, anyways, that's
I also don't know
Hold
what
on,
I'm talking
'cause-
about. I haven't had a successful relationship, so I don't know if you should be listening to my advice.
that's why they come to us though. They just want to hear. We don't know.
They just want bad advice. I get it.
Yeah. Well, apparently we said after your advice and this, her
uh-oh,
cat's dead and we
uh-oh.
broke up. So
Right.
it's like,
We don't know.
whoops.
Hey, the cat could be thriving in a new
Whoops.
home. We don't know. The cat could have gotten surgery
The
by
cat's
some rich
dead, Will.
Norway.
The cat's dead.
Some Brazilian rich
The
guy.
cat is dead, Will.
That cat's not alive.
That
man.
cat is dead.
Guys, you want the cat to be dead?
No,
No.
I'm just being realistic. I'm being. This is
Never.
the world.
R.I.P.
The cat is gone. She didn't
Cat.
adopt it. It's like putting the fucking family dog in the farm. The dog's out on the farm. The dog is in the trash.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh, the trash. Don't throw the dog in the trash.
Goddamn
damn it.
lifeless cat is gone. Sadly.
I was trying to find a still shot from that movie with Will Ferrell. The outfits that they're wearing in that thing, it literally looks like a scene from the movie I just watched last night, Eurovision. He's got like a fucking ski space NASA / motorcycle outfit on, and she's got glitter for some reason. Damn.
Was
Can I
it
see the picture again?
Yeah.
Was it during
Oh, it's just so shitty.
maybe a music video in the movie or something?
Maybe.
Also,
you
is
can
that a
remember
wedding? It
the
looks like he has a
songs.
wedding ring on.
Oh,
Well-
that's the hand.
Technically,
I don't think that. I think that's a
Did we just
shot.
out him?
or it could
Uh-oh.
just be a.
Oh boy.
Well, she's with him.
I want to see how. Can we brighten that up a little bit?
Oh, that's.
But this
the
is
TV.
honestly
That's
part
just
of
the
me.
TV.
I mean, I
Shadows
thought
and
this
shit,
was the kind of look. They were just so cool looking.
That's
like
how
they're
I
from
pictured
the
them.
future. Yeah.
That's exactly how I
They're from the
pictured them
future.
before.
Fifth Element shit. Just
I would have liked a more normal picture, but that's fine.
That's
that's
picture's
as normal as
perfect.
they're gonna get.
well, they're a new couple. I don't think they're doing a lot of. They're living a fast life.
Right.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun
Here we
book.
go. I'm gonna send this to you, Will. So you could.
So yeah, that's Jens. That's the update.
Jens update.
God, so for anybody else who wants to ask us relationship advice, we'd love to help. Don't let this be a bad experience.
No,
of that.
it's we did a good
So
job.
a cat died and a relationship was ruined.
that
Our heart was
one
in the
dead
right
cat.
place.
I know.
If you're gonna send your loved one flowers, do a little research.
How could
Ask
you-
them a few questions, maybe. Is there any? Hey, you have any allergies?
I didn't know a cat had allergies to flowers.
Yeah, they do.
like that.
There are
bad,
certain
too.
things that dogs, cats can't eat, or they will die. Like
Well, I know dog's chocolate, right?
not all dogs, but most dogs chocolate and just certain. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Certain things like there's I'm always fucking up at the house if I drop something. Elaine, pick that up. The dogs will die if they eat it. I'm like, okay, I didn't know you're a veterinarian.
Yeah, and Bugsy eats like
Everything.
squirrels and shit.
Bugsy doesn't even taste anything. He just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can give him a
eats
steak.
nightstand.
I can give him a full turkey, and he'll just go. What's next?
Yeah.
Fucking dog scares me.
He's great.
Well, either way, man, that's a.
I don't think this story's done. I don't think we're done here.
Yeah,
need
we want-
more.
we want
need
follow-up.
more.
Jens, you got to keep us posted, man.
Can
Like,
I?
in all your,
and
in
I'm
all
going to
your-
put it out there, Jens.
Go.
Get on a plane,
You say get on a plane.
face to face, man.
Face to
Eye
face.
contact to eye contact, and I think that will bring some feelings to the surface that weren't that you're. It's easier to, push some certain feelings down when you're nations away from each other.
It's true.
What if she's not super down to see him in person?
Well, then you know that it wasn't.
Then it's
that
over.
She
Yeah.
doesn't give
And
a
he's-
shit, and
he
oh.
gets to see Brazil.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's
And
not
you'll
like she's
find
in the middle of
someone
some
else.
shitty place. It's like a
Because
nice
when you're in
place.
Brazil, you can find some shit.
So
You'll
fun.
find someone
Yeah,
else.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I'm going to say that. Get on a plane, give it a risk, and if you feel like you don't want to in those 2 weeks, and maybe Will's right. Maybe that's just not the person.
Oh,
for
I
you.
hate that fucking sentence. Maybe Will's right.
I know. Will's
I like it.
birds just got louder because of what you did. The birds outside my place just got louder. They're
like, "Fuck
oh
Will,
shit! Are we in Brazil? We're in Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, the Brazilian birds. Yeah. Have you been to Brazil? Oh man.
We want follow up though, man. We're in this
Yeah.
relationship.
Even if the saga of that. Even if you start a new venture, keep us posted. 'Cause I like this guy's life.
I love love.
I'm invested.
Jens is an adventure, isn't he?
Love it.
Yeah, Jens is. I mean, he's wearing
That
space
outfit
suits. You're
he's
obviously
wearing, yeah.
not like against traveling. So
Right. If he allows you to show that picture, I emailed you another picture. So.
I'll hit him up after we're done.
and yeah, guys, we love here. So send us
Yeah,
more, and
send us
and
more.
don't use that as a bad example because maybe we'll
Yes.
do a better job.
Hey,
What if every relationship
we've
ends
never
up breaking
claimed to
up?
be matchmakers, but boy, do we like to fuck around with it.
Yeah,
Don't
we love to fuck your lives up. So why don't you just come in, we'll tear it apart because it ain't our dollar.
Damn, dude. I wanted so bad to be like, we're here. We want to Zoom with you guys.
Oh, I know.
Even if we could Zoom with one in Eurasia, or wherever the fuck he's at, Iceland,
Not there.
and one in Brazil. I wonder what part of Brazil she's in.
know.
Sao
I don't
Paulo, Rio de Janeiro.
She's never
yeah.
really. She hasn't been a part of any of these emails, so I don't even know
Yeah,
if she
maybe
knows who
she
we are.
or maybe
I don't think it's gonna help.
Jens is crazy.
No, he's cool. He's my guy.
Jens, don't be crazy.
No, I like Jens. He's cool.
It's
Well,
like
send us more.
That's how,
of that
that's how
shit.
people in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh call each other. Hey, Jens gonna go to the
What is that?
in Pittsburgh. It's like instead of
Like
y'all,
y'all.
it's their version of y'all. They go,
I didn't know
Jens.
that.
Jens gonna go to the pubs. I don't know how to talk in fucking
Jens.
Pittsburghese. I don't know how to do that. That's one thing I cannot do.
All
Oh,
right,
wow,
team.
that was good.
Well,
I think
that was
we,
good. Oh, I mean, not exactly what we wanted.
I think we had ourselves a podcast.
I was hoping for some
did.
more positivity and love, but
No, but that's love,
please
man.
send us some love stuff. We
I know.
love love,
We keep
especially in
sending
a
us
time
love.
when we're also separated.
we could
now.
end it positive. All you need is love.
Whoop.
Wank, 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 wank. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love is all you need.
Love is all you need.
There it is. Move your fucking head around.
I have to. Something's going on with my throat.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. Bye.
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 Oh, the heartburn. I swear to God, Will, I gotta hit you in the head for this. My heartburn is through the roof.
We are friends, digging each other.